Hey guys, it's Main. That was a loud one. Hey guys, it's Main here with another IE review. This is the third in the string of the 5 that I'm giving away. I'll be doing another. Well, I mean, by the time this video comes out, it'll be finished, but hopefully be finished. So stay tuned. If it's not, I'll post a little comment. But anyways, a few more to give away on the stream. So we're just doing these kind of incrementally as we go on. This is the third one. Darckill won the Marbles race, so here we are. He's also World 6, but this time he's not at League Spirits or Mama Trolls. Looks like he's pushed past and into Mini Chief Spirits. Alright, here, as you can see, so he's on that map. Probably just needs to help eking out the last few portal requirements and kills to progress World 6. Let's talk about why it's important that you do that at this stage of the game, since I haven't released the end game, like the third sort of progression tier of World 6, why it's important you do need to push out the rest of the portal maps on the rest of your characters. Let's talk about that. So this is going to be very geared towards end game. I'm not going to talk too much about like stamps or alchemy if it's not required, but I'll mention some things that you should be focusing on at this point. But let's just look overall where your account looks like. If I remember, most of your characters are at or around level 500. Looks like you're pushing a little bit on some of the rest of the characters. You have some easy characters to get to 500 for the Equinox quest, which is your second DK here, your ES. Your V-Man's already up there, which is peculiar, but your Blood Berserkers are almost there. You can probably push kind of AFK on like eggs or mini chief, wherever your characters are. I'd probably just stick everyone on the highest map that you can right now to try to push into mini chief and eventually into samurai guardians. The higher you get into the maps, the better crop evo chance that you get because of Cropius Mapper, or Cropius Mapper, however you say that, which Toolbox doesn't show. Also, Marbles is still on. So let me hop over to this real quick. This bubble right here, Cropius Mapper, gives you crop evo for every map you unlock in World 6 across all of your characters. So this is like a base kind of foundation for how your crop evo kind of grows. Outside of the meals which you have unlocked or are about to unlock, this is really important because it gives you something that your crop evo scale, your GMO scales off of. So this is how you get high like evolution speed, or your crop evo chance is through a combination of the stamp for crop evo chance, this, the vial, and all that fun jazz. So the more characters you get into Samurai Guardians, the more crop evo chance that you get, which means you can push to level, or rather, to 120 crops unlocked, just so you can max out your crop depot for more base critters, more money, more damage, more jade gain, speed for your gaming, so you can do like minute clicks to try to progress gaming as much as you can. But yeah, Cropius Mapper gives you a ton of crop evo chance as you push and unlock all the portals in World 6. Overall, your alchemy is looking good. From what I can tell, you're probably a hourly clicker, but you have gotten some of the important bubbles up to like, what was that, 90% capacity. You've gotten Mage's Best, Archer, Bust, Warrior's Rule, Hocus Chopus, Hardy Diggy, that kind of stuff. So you're doing really, really good here on the skilling side of things. You said you're pushing towards a billion print. Wonder if I'm too close to my bubble. Wait, book a little bit more. So for you to really get to a billion prints, you can get all your bubbles to 90% capacity. Focus on Mage specifically because it's really, really easy to get those up to 90%. Tree Sleeper and Severe, well, I think Severe Purple's already there, but Tree Sleeper is probably your next big breakpoint to get, because you're almost there. You're like at the cusp of 1 billion print. Your talent levels also play a big role into that. Like you're at 801 right here. The other prints, yeah, you're like 801 is where you're at right now. If you mean like base print, it's going to take you a little bit to get there, but skilling is going to be your big thing right now. Summoning, sorry. The skill efficiency that you get here. Have you finished summoning? Wait, hold on. Have you finished it? If you finished it and you're not hitting the billion base print, you finished it? All right. Let's look at prayers. Actually, equipment. You have Divine Scarf on some characters, but not all. So don't forget, Divine Scarf doesn't just give you 25% all AFK, and it actually gives you 50 with the chip doubler. So you could get that. You also could get a little bit more golden food on your characters for specifically the AFK gains. It's the other one. It's the dumpling, gives you AFK gains. Don't forget, you also have... Don't forget to use like boost food, upgrade your tools if you haven't already, which I mean, you have everyone in Marble-glass, so I mean, your tool progression's looking nice. Your characters are all decently geared. You're all pretty even. This is what your account should look like, by the way. Fantastic job, by the way. You have 10,000 stamp level, which is fantastic. Your alchemy is amazing for your stage of the game. Your vials have progressed rather nicely. My one nitpick point is that you don't have some of the production materials at level 13, which, I mean, your production is probably struggling right now. What's your hammer? Hammer is really how you get up there. It's 1200. You're doing fine. You can probably get these to level 13 to eke out some more percent or some more scale on some of these bubbles. So, you know, copper vial, or sorry, you know, what am I saying? You can probably eke out some more skill efficiency through these bubbles by getting some other vials up to 13. And the easiest ones are going to be monster materials, number 1. 2, any skilling materials that you're missing right now. When I see a few, some souls early are really easy to get up there, and production materials are really easy as well. So thread and nail you can probably get up to level 13 relatively easily. You have the fish here, you have the fireflies, you have the soul here, which gives you some more multi-kill. Critters are going to come after a little bit. You also have the talent library checkout speed. You have more talent points here. But yeah, there's some vials here you can probably get to level 13 in the next like few weeks or so, relatively easily, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Sigil progress, I mean, you said you finished summoning, so sigils, you actually should be focusing on this because of the bonus that they give. I'd maybe instead of pushing sigils too much, actually, yeah, put 4 characters on Duster Studs so you can start getting like Garlic Loaf, Lab Tested, Peculiar Vial, that kind of stuff. Just unlock the rest of them, and then stick 4 more characters on like Emoji Veggie. Actually, Peapod. Do Peapod immediately. You don't have this at the not iodized, but the one before that, the yellow one, the piss color. Get this to the piss color first so you can get more sigil charge speed. And then Emoji Veggie for more golden food effect, so you can get more AFK gain, classy XP, all stat, sailing AFK, whatever. Sailing, looks like you have Sovereign on most. You have Sovereign Fury. Sovereign Crystal Stakes can be really good. Sovereign Trilobite. I mean, as you progress the last few maps, these are going to be really, really good. You do also need Sovereign Winds Lantern so you can get more summoning bonuses. This will give you more artifact find chance, so all your boats should be on here, which I think I did see all of them on. So doing good here. Man, do I even need to review your account? You're doing everything right. I mean, sneaking's good. You're at ionized, you're almost at ionized sigils, I imagine. You have the meteorites, so you kind of know the meta. What are your characters looking like, though? I don't see your character tools, but they should be something along this line where they have Rosary Veil, Rosary Veil, Rosary Veil, and Lotus Flowers on some of the Muellers if you can't push sneak, you don't have enough sneaking to do the stuff. But 2 Lotus Flowers on like 1 character, and then or 3 characters rather. So 6 total, and then Rosary Veil to kind of give you more sneaking. Farming, what are we looking at here? So your big focus is going to be product doubler. You should probably focus on this first before anything else that you're doing. This is only level 1. It should not be level 1. If you get this up to 70%, you're going to be more frequently than not getting twice as many crops. To give you perspective how important this is, it's literally doubling the sushi I'm getting right now. So I'm getting like 1,000. This already calculates the 2 times because I'm over 100%, and I have a 2% to get times 3. Yeah, I wouldn't be doing night market. You should go back, get this, because this will this literally exponentially increases the speed and reduces the amount of time you have to rely on waiting for crops to hit 1,000. You should really try to do product doubler right now, because it's only taking you 18 broccoli to upgrade this. That's like really, really low. You can very easily do this right now. Get this to 70%, and then start doing your night market grind. This is like the first thing you need to do for farming for you to be like relevant. Again, Quickster's guide here does mention this. Aim for 50 to 70% stronger vines and product doubler. So do this like immediately. It's really, really important, because you'll have, it's essentially like 1.7x crop, like crop gain. So you need to get this to 70%. Additionally, if you have star signs, or if you have the star sign doubler, what I do is I have OG chance here, like always in the character, and then kind of a mix of whatever. If you need ninja stealth, if you need jade gain, you know, you equip those, or just, you know, finagle with whatever you need. Are you a dootless gamer? You have? Okay. Something you may want to do is probably onyx statues. I mean, this is like very easy to get. I think if you AFK on butterflies, you can probably finish this like really, really easily. Yeah, butterflies is not that bad. I'd probably get this to onyx, just so you can get more deposit bonus, and then start active grinding on ES for this. Have my V-Man on it? ES farming. Nice. Okay. Okay. I think for you, if you really do want more skilling efficiency, my big, or for like higher prints, you should really focus on booking the active skill for the for your warriors and your mages, because it gives you a ton of skilling efficiency. So let me go to this guy right here. So I don't really have like the proper setup or anything, but you can see I have like a 2 billion ore per hour right here. If I take this off my bar, this drops to 994 mil. So that's a 50%, a little more than a 50% reduction in skilling efficiency, just because this active talent is not on my bar. So that being said, this is also only level 176. Jesus Christ. All right, hold on. I also don't do mining prints on this character, so for the sake of argument, so you can see how big this is. Oh, 294, that's kind of good. So what was it, 2 billion before? Now it's 2.4 bill. So it's, yeah, that active skill contributes a lot to your skilling efficiency. This, while it's active, if it's in your hotbar, it'll increase your skilling efficiency, so you can get more copper ore print that way. That being said, log on logs is huge. This is a giant multiplier to log print. So if you need more log prints, upgrade this to level 299, since you have Sovereign, and I think you finished summoning. So you're, actually, it's not going to be 299 for you. It's probably like 290 or something like that. But book this to the highest level that you can to get more log on logs, because this multiplies the logs that you get. This is insanely good. Additionally, for more wisdom, Untwisted Robes is really, really good. Since you have all characters in Marberglass, you get the all stat percent and you get the base wisdom that provides. So book this as well to the highest level that you can, so you can get more wisdom from your armor. Like, this is insane how much stat this provides you. So go and do that. So on my warrior here, just so you can see how much armor actually gives you, I have 58,000 strength. I take this off, like 4,000, 3,000 is lost per piece of equipment I lose. That's mostly because of, you know, stress tested garbs in this character. So armor does contribute a lot to your stat, which increases, which scales the amount of efficiency that you get because of deforesting all doubt, for example, and as I mentioned in the previous video, skill whiz. Those increase your skilling efficiency. Your main stat plays a large part into how much scaling efficiency you actually get for your skill. So if you're looking for more prints or higher prints, this is a great way to do that. Just increase your some of your talents, and you can really boost out your scaling efficiency. Also, if you really want to min-max, if you want to do more quests, you get a bunch of scaling efficiency for completing quests. Just something to throw out there if you want to do that. I wonder if it's better to wait to have the artifact and the lab thing boost summoning buff before booking everything at max. It'll depend how much talent checkout speed that you have. If you have a decent amount, and I imagine you're kind of okay. I mean, it's taking you 2 hours for 44 to 45, which, I mean, I think that's good. I think your talent checkout speed is okay enough where you don't have to wait to book things, because the longer you wait, the more your gold relic stacks up and the less incentive you have to reprint. So I would recommend spending your talent books now on specifically like logs on logs, and maybe deforesting all doubt or the untwisted robes, just so you can get more scaling efficiency and get a higher print. If 1 billion base print is your goal, you should be doing that now, just so you can try to finish the Equinox stream. Also, how are your green stacks looking? Since I know that's going to be something you need to focus on soon with that dream. Okay, what are some easy ones? So, 152. So start grinding that now. Even though you don't have that dream unlocked, you can start pre-grinding it, because that'll unlock Equinox symbols, which gives you minimum talent level, which, as we know, is insane. So start grinding that out. Buy some of the oil from World 5 Shop. That's one more green stack you can do. I'd really recommend the IE Auto Reviewer for this. It does tell you kind of what you can look for, what's easily green stackable. So do that. Monster material is going to be like number 1 on the list, and then some of the harder ones are going to be stuff you have to like crystal farm for with DK in World 1. But that's something you should be focusing on, because minimum talent levels, as we all know, is like insane for progression and giving you a bunch of scaling efficiency. So trying to do that, get to level 200, would be really, really easy. Probably the next Equinox stream you can complete is going to be the level 500 all characters. You're like 30 off on some characters, so this is going to be relatively easy. Just push highest level maps, get to level 500, and does that... I don't know if... Do you already have the Obel unlocked or not? I don't know. Anyways, but getting the 500 will give you more Equinox bar fill rate, so you can upgrade some of the stuff. I guess... I don't know. These are both bad. Lab fuse? I don't know. Okay. I mean, really the only tips I have for you are like very min-maxy things. Oh my god. How's your diamond chip only level 55? When did you unlock lithium? I mean, you maxed it out, right? Okay. Not like it does anything, but I feel like your diamond chef is relatively low for where you are right now. Yeah. So there's not... I don't have much for you to focus on, because it seems like you're doing everything right already. My big tips for you right now is really just push through the rest of World 6, right? You'll get more crop evo chance, so you have to wait less time. You don't have to worry too much about your crops not evolving because of Cropius Mapper, so I'd recommend doing that, pushing all your characters to Samurai Guardians. Secondly, for No Bubble Left Behind, that little trick, I think I've made a video about it, but I'd recommend spending like 1 or 2 atoms here and there on some of the things that are in atomable range, or using bargain tags on some of the things that cost very low resource cost-wise, like toolbox, or IE. Where's the arrow? Where are you? I don't see the arrow. It's just not here. I know Toolbox shows it. So, for example, all these bubbles are costing, can be hit by no bubble left behind. So if I were me and I was hard targeting specific bubbles, I would spend my resources or spend atoms on some of the things that don't cost a lot of resources or are easily obtainable to push them out of the range of being no bubble left behind, and then other bubbles can take that place. So me looking at this list, Anvilnomics is extremely easy for me to just manually upgrade. So I would do that, and then it would push Anvilnomics outside of the no bubble left behind range. So let me show you what this actually looks like. Do one more. You'll see it update. There we go. Now, cog production speed took its place. So it forced it out of there. You saw it update. So now another bubble is getting hit by it. So next daily reset, another thing's going to get hit. And this will impact lithium as well if you can kind of do it to lithium bubbles as well to make it so if the thing you're trying to hit is not here in this list by lithium, you can try to upgrade the other bubbles in this lithium column. So that way no bubble left behind would hit the bubble you're trying to aim for. So upgrade everything except the bubble that you're trying to upgrade, and no bubble left behind will try to hit it. The reason I mention this for you specifically is because you have some bubbles that are costing salts to upgrade, which are going to be impossible for you to upgrade. So Carpenter, for example, is something I want to talk about and mention. Shimmeron, obviously, is going to be a little bit hard for you to upgrade because it's PVC pipes. You can do it, but with how much production speed you have, I imagine this is not feasible for you. So it's better to let no bubble left behind get this to 100 million resource cost for you to eventually use atoms on. Not now. I mean, it's kind of the last thing you want to use your atoms on for right now, but, you know, an example. Kill per kill is one thing I saw immediately. It's got 1 million green salt. There's no fucking way you're going to get resource cost for this, so you're going to use no bubble left behind to upgrade this. Dung beetles, again, something that's going to cost a lot of resources. Here. Are you atoming Slave Log Soul? Oh, and do you have 300% for multi-logo? Multi-resource chance? And Diamond Chef as well. This is something you absolutely need no bubble left behind to hit. So if you can spend resources on some of the other materials, try to upgrade them. Try to get most of your bubbles above level 55 pre-World 6, because I'm pretty sure lithium doesn't impact World 6 bubbles. So if you can use bargain tags for this, upgrade Petting the Rift just to push it past Diamond Chef, so it almost guarantees the lithium upgrade on Diamond Chef. I mean, I don't have much else. Like I said, it's just very min-maxy things once you get to the end of World 6. You're doing the right thing. You're doing your sailing for the Wind's Lantern. You finished summoning. Sucks you don't have the stamp. Your alchemy's doing great. Your refinery seems balanced. It's just really like talents, more alchemy, and maybe spending some of your resources on some of the base like chopping efficiency or the or more multi-tool stamp are really where you go about trying to get more efficiency for the 1 billion print. But I think your main focus right now should be trying to focus on Equinox, trying to finish these dreams as fast as you can, and also Death Note. I see you're also eclipsing some of the mobs from World 1. It seems like you're doing this in a relatively good order. Keep on the grind. Try to finish World 1 to World 5, eventually trying to get into Spirited Valley, doing World 6 as well. This will increase your damage, makes things much easier for you. help you progress World 6 even faster. If you want to start eclipsing, or getting things into lava skulls in World 6 to help you progress faster on your characters, you could do that as well. So sticking your characters on Sprout Spirits to get this another 25 million kills, Rice Cakes for another 80-90 million kills. That way you get more multi-kill on Mini Chief Spirits, more multi-kill on Samurai Guardians, kind of stuff. So you can progress it a little bit faster on your characters. So I don't have much else in terms of targeted advice. I mean, you have a good mindset. I don't have anything that is blaringly obvious for you to focus on. It seems like you know what to do. I don't know if you needed to focus or something, but maybe Eclipse, you can do that. Sailing, it's kind of passive. You don't have to worry about it too much. But skilling, like I said, focusing on talent upgrades, focusing a little bit more atom clicks on some of the bubbles in alchemy are going to help you a lot with getting that 1 billion print. Upgrading tools where you can, getting more golden food on your characters, like the golden dumplings for more AFK gains. And really, that's about it. I mean, there's not really much else to talk about in your account. You're doing things fantastically. There's no like roast or anything. You're doing great. I think you're progressing at a really healthy rate, and you're doing really, really good. But please, for the love of God, take off on ending energy. Save yourself the pain. Don't equip this at all. Anyways, do you have any other questions, Dark, before I end the video here? Having more critter and soul. Best way to do that would be V-Man. So, Species Epoch is the talent you need to upgrade. This is a multiplier to your critter and soul gain. So the higher level of trapping and worship you have on your V-Man, and the higher level talent this is, the more critters and souls you're going to get. So 1, make sure that you're always claiming your soul charge on your V-Man. And 2, make sure you always have nature traps of the highest pet or critter that you can on V-Man, and have it either auto-collect, or you can do like 20-minute claims. Try to, nature traps just on your V-Man. Try to push the trapping and worship levels as high as you can, but they are notoriously slow. There's not much you can do for critter gain apart from just a few things. 1, there is a meal for it, the sea urchin, is that it? This gives you critters from traps. Additionally, in construction, where is it? Buildings. Trapper Joan, this is a multiplier for critters. Your Beastmaster talent for Eagle Eye, getting this up, also multiplies the critters that you get. Equipping just really high efficiency or snapshotting high efficiency on Beastmaster will give you more critters as well. There are shiny pets as well you can do for critters, so getting these up will give you a bunch of critters. I would, instead of focusing like kind of spread shotting, like having multiple different pets in the fence yard, I'd focus on like 2 or 3 at a time. I'd maybe focus on trying to upgrade Octodars. This guy right here, the stick, and I thought there was one more. I swear to God, there's one more. It's okay to hard focus something. You don't have to get like a base level. I mean, I would try to get some things up to level 10. Since you have finished summoning, your shiny speed should really be fast. The only thing you're missing really is Crop Depot to give you more shiny speed. But it does give you shining speed, right? I'm not crazy. Yeah, it's like pet level upgrade or something, right? This guy. Pet rate, yeah. So you're missing that. There's really only 2? Oh, these are level 9. Okay. But, I mean, if you do want more critters, this is a way to scale them. You can do that. Don't forget, there is also a stamp for base trapping efficiency, which is really, really good, which is this one right here, which costs Crabos. Crabos are one of the earlier ones to get, so you can probably relatively easily get this up. So you can probably spend some Crabos, upgrade this, get some base trapping efficiency. This will multiply with all the other efficiency gains that you get, which increase the amount of critters you get. So that's... Trapping and worship are notoriously slow. They're going to take a while for you to get. Those things up to like level 13 vials or upgrading your alchemy bubbles, whatever you need them for, it's notoriously going to take a while. So it's just a time like waiting game for you, honestly. But V-Man is like the best way to scale it. So getting more trapping levels on him, more worship levels, and doing things like base critters or more soul percent. The only thing I can really think of that gives you soul percent is this one right here, the arcade upgrade for worship souls, and that's really about it. But V-Man is the best way to honestly go about it. So there's not really much in terms of what to focus on for those, except V-Man levels, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's just look real quick. I want to make sure you have these done. And this is probably going to be the last thing I look at. But yeah, Eclipse Skulls, something you can really focus on. You're just missing this, obviously. Eclipse Skulls is something you focus on. Funneling your Atom Clicks into more alchemy upgrades. I think Tree Sleeper is probably the one thing you need to focus on and get more atoms into, just so you can get higher log prints. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, as always, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out in the Discord. The video will be posted probably not this upcoming week, but the next week since you're the third in the list. But again, any questions in the interim, the VOD should also be posted to Twitch, I believe, for the next 14 days or so. So if you have any reference point, go ahead and look back at the VOD for now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching on YouTube. I'll catch you guys in the next review. Have a good one.